Hello and welcome to my review of the LEGO Icons 10353 Williams Racing FW14B and Nigel Mansell. This set is made up of two main things, a Williams FW14B and Nigel Mansell. This set is based around the 1992 Formula 1 World Championship with the winning team / car and the winning driver. And yeah, it's a pretty cool set. It comes with, I guess, four things, mostly. The car, the stand, which is displayed on, Nigel, and Nigel's stand, which he's displayed on. So we'll take each thing in turn and have a look at it, starting with, well, how about we start with Nigel himself. Here is the Nigel Mansell minifigure included in the set. You can't actually really see him at the moment due to his very large trophy, which we'll take away there. That's the World Drivers trophy. It's represented quite well there, just out of a few pieces. And you can also see he's got his helmet there, which we'll also take off him. It's just got one of those kind of cone pieces in it, which means he can hold on to it. And there he is. You can see he's in his racing suit with his number 5 there and Williams' main sponsor, Elf Oil. And there he is with his moustache and his smile. And you can also see that he has an alternate face, which is a bit more serious. Maybe that's when things aren't going so well or he's concentrating during a race. But yeah, it's a good looking minifigure. It really captures him. The real Nigel. It captures him quite well. And yeah, I think it looks good. So yeah, nice minifigure. Here are the two stands included in the set. The one on the left is the one for Nigel, and the one on the right is the one for the Williams. And you can see both kind of have a plaque relating to their relative thing. Both are very large stickers, especially the one on the right. This is a very large sticker. And you can see this has a quote from Nigel Mansell, if it focuses. There we go. And this has all of the details on the Williams FW14B. Yeah, there you go. So, both work very well to display their relative things. I like this one, how it displays the car on kind of a slant. It means you get a good view of it. And yeah, both are relatively simple builds, and they do their job just fine. Here is arguably the main thing in the set, the car itself, which looks really good. The stickers used really do bring it to life. It does look really good, especially this cannon one over here on the spoiler. Here's a spoiler. That's how it's done. It's actually, it's like 1.5 stickers and they fit together and it does look very good. But there is a lot of stickers used in this set. I will show you the emptied sticker sheet at the end. But before we start having a closer look at some of the details, a little bit of background on this car. It competed in the 1992 F1 season. It completed 16 starts in that time, took 15 pole positions and 10 wins, 9 with Nigel Mansell, who won the World Drivers' Champion, and 1 with the team's other driver, Riccardo Patrese. So, there is the background, and yeah, I think this looks really good. The wheels, I believe, are like only on this set, custom for this set, and you can see they are printed with Goodyear on them. Goodyear Eagle, and yeah, it just looks really good. I think the best part of the set comes from just kind of looking at it, and yeah, you have to be careful when applying the stickers to make sure you can get the most out of it, but I think it looks good. Now, one thing which is with my set, you might hear that it squeaks. I'm not entirely sure what I did wrong. I think when building it, I pushed something together a bit too tight that maybe shouldn't have been so tight, because you can see this wheel does not spin. This one spins. This one doesn't. I think that's on me, but it could be that there was, oops, I just knocked a mirror off. It could be that there was a part that wasn't molded quite right, and that's led to them like being a bit tighter than Lego typically would. So I don't think that's the fault of Lego. I think it's the fault of me, but I can't confirm that for sure. I may have to take it apart at some point and try and fix that. But looking up a bit closer, you can see we've got the front kind of splitter there and spoiler and all that kind of stuff with, you know, your Renault for your engine supplier and sponsors, and then Mansell's driver number, which was 5 at this time. And got the Williams on the side there. And you can see Williams active suspension down there. All of this was on the real car. I really like the brick building done here to get the proper blue and white stripe. It's unfortunate that this printed piece, you know, there's a little bit of a white background around it, but it doesn't look too bad. And you can see from the front the double wishbone kind of suspension. It doesn't pivot up and down really at all, but it does steer, and that steering is done by the wheel in the cockpit, which let's just show you in there. You can see there's the wheel, and there you go, steers it, and you can see you've got a racing harness. Now technically the Nigel Mansell minifigure included does actually fit in the cockpit. He is obviously ridiculously too small, but he does actually fit, which is quite cool. You know, it's funny that it works. Looks a bit stranger. From the back, you can see you've got real lights, and the wheels at the back are fatter than the ones at the front. That is realistic. And you can also see the back ones there with the drive shaft going across to the wheels there, all the gold part. You can also remove, if I can imagine it, you can, that's not what you can remove. You can remove something. There we go. You can remove all of that to see the engine underneath. And there it is, kind of simulated. You can see the Renault F1 there. That squeaking is very annoying, and I'm definitely going to have to take this apart to try and fix that. And yeah, gives you a little bit of extra detail there. Oop, that's round the wrong way. Oh, that's round the wrong way. Let's just fix this live on camera. That's still round the wrong. Good grief. Let's just put it back together in 2 different halves. There we go. That goes on there, and that goes on there. There we go. All fixed. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to see here. I think it looks really good. This is obviously a model which is meant to be on display, and that's where it looks best. You can see below there's some inverted tiles just to make it run a bit smoother when you are running on the ground, because it is so low to the ground. And then the stand simply clicks in to the holes there, and yeah, kind of tips it like that, and you can have it tipped either way. And yeah, there it is on the stand, and I think it looks very good. I still think probably my favourite building technique, my favourite thing of the whole set is that Canon logo on the spoiler at the rear. It just looks so good. It's so cleverly done. Again, with the half sticker on the top and the full sticker on the bottom. You've got to be careful when applying the stickers to get them right, to make sure, you know, it looks as good as possible. But look at that. That does look good. Here are all the spare parts included in the set. There's nothing here too interesting, except for maybe the 2 kind of whip pieces in blue. They were both used in the engine of the car. But yeah, that's about all that's very interesting. Although this is kind of interesting, or maybe more scary. That is the empty sticker sheet. That is up there for one of the largest sticker sheets I have seen. But I would say this is a case where they really are essential. I actually think this set is kind of made by the stickers. They make it look so realistic. Yeah, they are very important in this set, I do believe. But yeah, there's a lot of them, and all of them you've really got to be very careful applying to make sure you get them in the right place, which is slightly annoying. So overall, I am a large fan of this set. I just think it looks fantastic. It looks so accurate to the real FW14B that it's uncanny. It's probably one of the most accurate things I've seen in LEGO for a while. It just looks very good. And to any F1 fan, particularly probably a Williams or a Nigel Mansell fan, this is great. I am a Williams fan, and I am a Nigel Mansell fan. So yeah, this was pretty perfect for me. I think it looks great, and it's going to be going on display in my room for the foreseeable future. Yeah, I think it looks great. The box for this one got a little bit beaten up during transit, which is slightly unfortunate, but still looks really good. I don't have much to complain about. I think the price is quite fair. Maybe it's slightly expensive for the number of pieces, $7.99. Although there is some very large kind of custom pieces in this set, which will have certainly put the price up. But that's my thoughts. Please share yours in the comments below, and I will talk to you again very soon. Bye for now.